This week, the Department of Justice and entertainment giant Live Nation reached a settlement in a federal antitrust lawsuit. If it's approved by a judge, it would require the ticketing giant to divest from 13 concert venues it works with, including one here in Maine. News Center Maine's Akua Deval explains what it means for the Maine Savings Amphitheater in Bangor.
Nothing changes with the exception of a ticketing agreement.
Waterfront concert owner Alex Gray assuring Mainers the state's largest concert venue isn't going anywhere. In a tentative settlement reached this week in a federal antitrust lawsuit against Ticketmaster and Live Nation, it orders the company to divest more than a dozen concert venues, including the Maine Savings Amphitheater in Bangor.
Effectively, I would say, again, I'm not an attorney, but that I have to put my ticketing services out to RFP, which I've already done.
Gray says the city of Bangor owns the land the venue sits on, and Waterfront Concerts leases that land and operates the amphitheater. Waterfront Concerts has a booking agreement with Ticketmaster, but it does not have any ownership.
This agreement doesn't do anything.
The federal lawsuit at the center accuses the ticketing giant of monopolizing the live concert market.
They were accusing the company of dominating. That's what we mean by monopolizing.
The agreement reached between the federal government and Live Nation would allow other ticketing companies to sell more tickets at Live Nation venues.
By eliminating competition, effectively increasing the cost to everybody.
In a statement, a spokesperson for the city of Bangor writes, the city interprets the proposed settlement to indicate that Live Nation would be agreeing to divest itself from its bookings and ticketing agreements with 13 amphitheaters, including the one with Waterfront Concerts. The city does not believe the proposed settlement speaks to any sale of the venue itself. Gray does not believe it will have any impact on the venue or its upcoming concert slate.
Because I'm in the last year of my agreement with Live Nation, this effectively creates a loophole where I can immediately do it if I choose to.
In Bangor, Akua Deval, News Center Maine.
The Department of Justice and Live Nation are still finalizing the proposed settlement, which must be approved by a federal court before any changes take effect.